Hey everybody, here's a sort of a miscellaneous fan items video for you. It's fan oiling season. This really cool Fasco, and this of course the Burns Air King that we love so much. I love that thing. So those are oiled and ready to go for summer. Here are some shots from City Hall in a local town. Actually, those two are from a music conservatory. This is the City Hall stuff right here. And a really cool fan video that I never expected would come up at City Hall, but I was kind of alone on the second floor, and I found this pretty cool set of fans for us to check out. The whole building is old, and there was lots of cool stuff to see. You see this keep out boiler room, and you could see, and of course my brother said, I hope you went down in that boiler room. I did not go into the boiler room just to be safe, you know. But they had cool stuff, this really cool old safe, which I'm sure they're just using for storage. You could see someone drilled the safe out. But there's a lot of cool old stuff in the building, and if you're like me, and I have a feeling you are, you like cool old stuff. So without any further ado, check out this cool set of fans I saw and ran kind of silently. All right, we got this thing here. It says Emerson Fan Control, and we got these old guys up here. Let's see if this runs these. Can't really tell if they're changing speed, but they're definitely running. And let's go for a spin down. Which one stops first? I think that one. Maybe not. Still going pretty good over here. Still spinning down. We're at Newton City Hall, by the way. Where's your money? Leave a comment. Who stops first? I think it's that one. They're really pretty even with each other. There we go, indeed. The far ones, so they're really about the same, guys. And we have a stop, so the closer one for the win. All right. Pretty cool. Yeah, that must be high speed. Then it slows down as you go along the dial. I'll go ahead and shut them off and run the heck out of here. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? We're here with a very special fan, an early fan in the collection, and if you follow the channel for a while, you've seen this fan. We called this project Rusty Bob, and when I got this fan, it was a mess. I mean, just really stuck, you know, grabbing the blades like that to move it. As these can get, these GEs have a unit bearing motor, or unibearing motor, meaning that there's a a long shaft and a long bearing as opposed to a bearing on either end of the motor. There's a shaft that goes all the way through, and it's held in with a C-clip at the back if you don't know about these. So this one took a lot of work, but also was good. And then I made a huge mistake when I was testing it after I got it all back together. I put it in a window and it fell out. Luckily, the plastic grill was not on there when I did that. So then I had to spend some time rebalancing the blades, and it was never really quite right. That was a huge mistake. So if you're into fans and you're new to this stuff, don't put big heavy fans in a window because the wind will blow them out. You'd think, well, it's so heavy it's not going to go anywhere. Not true. So this fan hasn't been run in 4 years, maybe 5. I don't know. So I'm going to plug it in and use it for some ventilation today. I'm doing a bunch of cleaning. So let's plug it in and see how it starts up. This fan is a 3-speed reversible with the panel type. Later, GEs go to the knob with the little dial for front and back, you know. But this is that. It's also got a thermostat, which I don't really know. I don't expect that to affect us today. And we'll start it on high. And here is on and off, in and out. Oh, it didn't do anything. Okay, so that's off. Maybe because of the thermostat. There we go. There you go. Got our GE rocking and rolling here. Medium. Low. Not a big difference between the speeds, but she's pretty quiet. She does a nice job. Doesn't rattle. I was able to keep this from getting broken. I don't love plastic grilled fans for that reason, because I'm clumsy. And here it is from the back. It does reverse. I'm not going to use that function right now. Actually, maybe I will. And back up to high. And so right now I've got the thermostat all the way off, but you can see it does turn the fan off. I hadn't expected that. So there she is. I'll leave it on low for now. Actually, let's go ahead and reverse it for you. Maybe I will use it in reverse mode. It's good practice to let these slow down to a stop before you reverse them. Some would argue, who cares? But I don't mess with it. I'll do what's right. This one is a pretty good spin down. I did have to re-oil this. Last time I used this, it was making a bit of a chattering sound. But right now it sounds okay. So that's good. I do rather like this fan. And it's a legacy fan, Rusty Bob. It had like pine needles in it. It was a mess, not for nothing. So we'll go ahead to the other direction and we'll go to medium. And there you are. So we're going to utilize this one today. We have a few other fans to run that we haven't seen in a while. And there you go. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I am in the process of getting ready to sell everything. If anyone is interested in buying the fan collection, hit me up. There's 2 prices. One is for literally everything. The old Emerson 6-blade, all the Vornados, the pedestals, the rolling fans. And then the other price is where I would keep the Emerson and a few interesting fans, and you take all the rest. But that would include some interesting Vornados and the Robbins and Meyer 1927, that kind of stuff. But my situation is changing, and I would love to see all these fans go to somebody who cares about them and would be interested in, trading. And, you could sell a lot of these and trade a lot of these and get the kind of things you're interested in. So that's the idea. Rent a box truck, drive to New England, get yourself a whole bunch of fans. Let me know. Drop me a line. I'm open to offers. You know how it is. Let me know what you thought. And so that's Rusty Bob. We will run this one and go from there. And we'll try and run a few others that we haven't seen in a while this summer. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of cleaning and things, and that's the situation here at the house. And thanks for watching. Rusty Bob.